charged this phone just so I could do this. And then I started playing a game called Upland, where you have to like buy property and stuff. And I got really engrossed in it because it's very boring. And I found that you could move to another city, and I was trying to find out how because it's a terrible game. I don't even really know what the point of it was, but I'm in Brooklyn, and I got really stuck with it. I was like, I don't want to be in Brooklyn, and apparently, hello, they've launched some place called Fresno, wherever that is, and it was really hard to work out how I'm supposed to get there, because where I am in Brooklyn, you can't get anything at all. Right, wonder this. You've got a little tracker, and it just sort of goes around, and you're like, you can't buy anything here. Nobody's. It's just pointless. Anyway, so that's why I'm late, very late. So I don't really know. I'm sitting on something. No, it's just a really uncomfortable seat. I think I'm just going to make some clay stuff while I'm talking to you, because that'll be good use of my time. Just keep doing things at the same time. What am I going to make out of clay? I could make anything. I could make a life. That would be something. Ooh, I've got my second thingy on Thursday. I was chasing up about it. You know what I mean. It's just because I volunteered in February, so I got one early. So it's about 12 weeks. It's about 11 weeks actually. And everybody else that had them at the same time had already been told about them, but I forgot to chase it up. So that was really annoying and really frustrating for a couple of days. But now I've sorted it out. What should I make with this? Did you see the thing that I made before? Oh, I moved it. Yeah, it's not here. Yes, exactly. But I don't want to say it because I don't want to be demonetized. This is... What shall I make with the clay? I'll make a ball. A ball? A bouncy ball? No, because it's made of clay. Da 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 da. Yay! Then what shall I make then? So it's good. You can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Just hey up! But I'm gonna use the tool. Use the tool. So what shall I make? Make a little pot. I'm going to make a little clay pot. I'll put my finger in it like that, and a pinchy pot. Pinch, 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 pinchy, pinch. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing? There you go. Look. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's too small to do anything with, really. So I'm not really sure what's the point. The other one was really small too. Just make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Pinchy pot. This is probably the easiest thing to make. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this week. But as I said, I was trying to play this rubbish game because I've got really into the cryptocurrency stuff because it's going up and down. I'm like, ooh, as long as I don't have to actually pay for it, it's quite exciting. If I paid any money on any of it and I saw it going up and down, I'd be like, oh, but seeing as I'm not really invested in it in any real way, you can go up to £1 million. It won't be real money because I won't be able to get it anymore because it's just stuck there and I've really got no clue about it. But yeah, so I'm not sure what this Upland game is, but it's something to do with the blockchain. Yeah. Woo! Look at that little baskety thing. Now I can paint it. It's no point making an ashtray because I don't know anyone that smokes, and I wouldn't invite them in my house, and I couldn't anyway because you still can't invite people in your houses. But they wouldn't be able to smoke in my house, even if I could let them in my house, which I'm not going to. So it's just a dish. A dish of pears and fruit, maybe. Too small for that though. Just I'm not sure. Just flatten it on the bottom so that it stays there. Flatten it on the bottom. Oh, it's so beautiful. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing apart from that. I've got a day off tomorrow because it's bank holiday in this. And I've got to finish early because I think people are going to watch Line of Duty and that, and I haven't seen that since the 3rd series. I didn't see it when it was first on, but I caught up with it. I didn't really, and then I forgot to watch it, and now I don't know what's happening, and there's something to do. I didn't see the last series, but everyone's like, oh, H. It's like, H for Harris? Is it me? Am I H? I don't know, because I don't know what H is, because I haven't watched it for 2 series. But apparently that's very significant, and everybody's still trying to work out who or what H is. I think it's the main bloke. This is not a spoiler because I've got no clue. I haven't seen it. But the what's his name? Ted. That one. I think it's him. It's not a spoiler, as I say, because I've no idea what's going on. But he's mean. He's always trying to trap people. He's like, people that were perfectly fine, and then he trapped them into doing bad things, and he's horrible. So it's bound to be him because he's horrible. Yeah, I've got no clue what's going on really. But yeah, I've never run away with my talk of nonsense things. There, look, I've got a little pot. Isn't that great? What else should I make? Anyone got a suggestion on what I can make? Any one of the people that's watching now? Because who is staying? Anybody? Who's still here? Oh, we've got 2 now. Who's still here? Let me know so that I can work it out. This is yeah. So there it is. Gorgeous. Antique of the future. Hello, Philip. I thought that you'd be the loyal one that would stay, and then nobody else has, but that's fine. Nobody's going to tell me what I should probably have got some water, so just in case it dries out. The other clay that I had dried out really, it didn't have, that I was working with, it wasn't my clay, was drying out really quickly, and you had to add no suggestions, no. Well, did you see that from last week, the elephants thing went wrong, it completely went wrong, I did it too thick there, that was the problem, wasn't it? Maybe I'll just sort of get some paint and paint over I can turn this into paint pots! Hello, how are you? I'm just asking people whether they want to tell me what to make with this air drying clay, because I don't know. I just got it out for a thing, so I'll just get some whoa, la 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 da, 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 da. If I do that, then I can paint over the elephant at some point. It's just a sort of mess at the moment. That's the cool thing about paint, is you can paint over paint with another paint, and then it's not there. Oh, don't want to get rid of the bottle though. It's not there anymore. And then I have to add some stuff to it at a later date when it's dry. You can just make, if it wasn't working, just a tiny stroke of the brush, and it's still not working, but it's working slightly better than it was. Now it's just really looking weird. So how is everybody? Have you been up to much lately? I haven't at all, really. I don't know what's going on, really. Don't have a clue. Everyone's saying, oh, it's all going to open up again. But is it? Is it? I don't really know. That's just, I've made the elephant look even worse than he did before. Or she. I don't know what sort of elephant it is. An elephant. An elephant. Elephant called Anne. A duvet cover? You're painting a picture of a duvet cover, or are you painting the duvet cover? Because if you're painting the duvet cover, that could be even messier. Yeah, painting a picture of a duvet cover, then that's fine. Now maybe I'm going to have to just paint out the whole entire trunk and then start again. Maybe I won't even bother. Yeah, now I've painted too much of it out and it just looks wrong, so I'd have to paint it back in again. So, yeah. So this week I've been mostly doing nothing and just messing up the picture that was already bad of the elephant. Yeah, and I put the top back on for this. Oh, putting the duvet in the cover. Oh, I thought you said painting a duvet cover. That was like, that's an interesting painting. Actually, I see putting the, I can't see what's going on with this. I'm just like, what? What did you mean? Oh, I see. That makes perfect sense now. Perfect sense. So I've still got this lump. Shall I make an elephant? I'll make another elephant and I'll show you that I really can't make elephants and I've got no clue what an elephant looks like. But maybe in a 3D fashion the elephant will look better than the elephant that I made there that really didn't look like an elephant. Oh, this already started to dry out. That's not good, is it? So, proboscis. Yeah. We're looking up loads of animals on the internet, and oh, I got a picture of a I think it was an anteater on my desktop today. That was fun. Anteaters are fun. Yeah. And yeah, look at that. It's almost like an elephant. Half an elephant. It's very short trunk. I've got longer trunks than that. Maybe just make a thin trunk. He's only got one ear now. Pinch the ear. I haven't got enough clay for his ear. I've run out of clay. Oh no, that's not good. The elephant's got no ear. How does he hear? So I went for a walk last week, and I meant to put that up, and I didn't. I don't know why. That's actually doesn't look unlike an elephant. It doesn't look like an elephant either. But it doesn't look unlike an elephant. It just looks slightly. You've got the elephants have got their mouths underneath. They've got mouths and that, haven't they? It really looks stupid. Stupid elephant. Oh, I can't believe that this has already started to dry out. What's up with that? Is that the elephant's tusk? The elephant's thingy, does it go like that, or does it go like that? Just can't remember. Oh yeah, it sort of goes like that, doesn't it? Yeah, and it's got a sort of pinchy bit on the end, but it's also got a mouth, so it puts that into its mouth in order to feed itself. Is that what happens with elephants? Yeah, probably. There, elephant. Look how brilliant that elephant looks. Not very brilliant. How brilliant is it? No, that's just its head, so. I can't believe it's gone so hard already. As the actress said to the bishop. Yeah, so there you go. There's its ear. Quite a good ear, really. And then, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave that because that's gone a bit weird. It's got a bigger head. Elephants have got bigger heads than that, haven't they? It's a very thin elephant. A very sick looking elephant. Not quite right. Woo! Whee! It's not going to keep moving, is it? Yeah. Anyway. I can sort of see where I went wrong with the picture. But I'm not sure I've gone right with this either. That's not too bad. The work of moments, is it? No idea about elephants. It's not too bad. It looks like a clanger more than an elephant. I made a clanger! Anyway, I'll put that there. So, now I'm all covered in clay. We'll get back to the important part of the world, and I don't know what's happening in the world. Did you see my food box? I'm getting loads of food, but I knew it wasn't all food because I got like ant killer and this is no use to me at all. But I did get some nice food in it as well. If you look back in the video, it was on Friday, then you can see all the things that I got. All the things I got. Yeah. Did I drop a clanger? Yeah, I did. Bing! It's exactly like a clanger. I can't believe I've made a clanger. Clanger, clanger, clanger. Yeah. Put it there. Make it a little outfit for the clanger at some point, and then I'll have a puppet clanger. Oh yeah, I can make puppets out of this, can't I? Didn't even think of that. Just a minute. Make a hole in there, and this got a puppet. It's a puppet. I made a finger puppet. Yeah. Like that. Is my finger going to go inside it though? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I've made as a puppet. I've made a puppet. Yay! Even if it's not good, it's a puppet, so that's fine. It didn't move its head though. It's just made it go a bit weird now because I've put my finger in it. It was better before I made the hole in it. Anyway, puppet. There you go, puppet. Made a puppet. Yay! Yeah. Very thin ears that are going to fall off pretty soon. I probably should have made them thicker than that. Never mind. Yeah. So, I'll just leave that. Loads of puppets now. Oh, I have a world of puppet show of puppetry. And I better seal this up so it doesn't all get dried out, because that's definitely what's going to happen. I need to try and sort it out. Yeah. So it's getting closer to summer, and I'm not sure what's it's May Day today, so it's Beltane. So go and watch my my Halloween special thingy, because it's near enough that it's mid-autumn, and that is very much like, it may as well be Beltane. It's all the same really, isn't it? Just the equinoxes, the equinoxi, I'm not sure. The equinoxes, it's an equinox. Yay! That was yesterday though, wasn't it? I completely lost track of the days. What day is it now? I don't know. One of the days. Maybe it was Beltane yesterday. I thought it was Saturday. I'm confused about everything because I've got 3 days off. Although the weekend, is that technically my days off? We had an argument about this the other day. Is if you're already not working, is that a day off? Yes, it is, because I'm not working, so it's a day off. So I've got 3 days off. And then I've got a Thursday off too. So that's good. 4 days this week that I don't have to go anywhere. But I do, because Thursday's the day that I have the... Oh, it's not going to work. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to get clay in my eyes now. Earlier on, I had some chili chocolate in one of the goodie boxes. I had the chili chocolate and I ate the chili chocolate. It was nice. The chili chocolate tasted like chili. But then I put my contact lenses in and I hadn't washed my hands. So that's why you should always wash your hands. It was like, oh no, what an idiot. Too bad. Yeah. Oh, I know. I was like, why have I got that? Oh, that's the ear that fell off the other thing. Ear. Maybe if I paint it, it'll look alright. Or maybe not. Anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's already completely dried. Here I am, how do you do? That's hideous, isn't it? Work on that. Yeah, so I haven't got a lot to say really. It's just to sort of pop in and talk nonsense and make a stupid clay thing that's a monster. Oh, that's another thing I saw. Love and Monsters this week. I'm not sure whether I liked it or not, but it was alright. It was better than nothing, because I just saw something called Tag, which was just like utter nonsense. It's one of those films that I'm like, why did they make this film? It's based on a true story, apparently. I would have preferred to see the true story, because it was just stupid. Jeremy Renner was in it. I'm not a Jeremy Renner fan. I'm sure he's a very nice person. He takes himself too seriously, really. So that's my opinion. If you're a big Jeremy Renner fan, apologies. I'm sure he's fine. I have no personal objection to him as a person. I just wish he would stop being in things. No, that's so mean. I'm just being mean to poor old Jeremy Renner. If, like I said, if I'm not sure there are actually any Jeremy Renner fans. I mean, there might be. I'm prepared to be challenged on that, and I apologise hugely if you are the biggest Jeremy Renner fan in the world and you think that he is the best ever. Alright, somebody's got to like him, I suppose. He's in everything. So, he's not in everything, he's only in some things. He's fine. I don't know why I don't like him. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just, sometimes you're just like actors, you're just like, oh, not that actor. And it's not that they're terrible actors, and it's not that there's anything actively wrong with them. You're just like, yeah, right. But he's fine. I shouldn't be mean about. Imagine if I suddenly get a job on a Hollywood movie. It could happen. It's not going to happen. It could happen. And Jeremy Renner walks through the door, and I go, hello, Jeremy Renner. How are you? Oh, no, he's fine. I work with Jeremy Renner, obviously. Why am I going on about Jeremy Renner? I don't know. I must love him, really. I probably think he's the best thing. Oh, they say that people that you don't like, you actually like. Or something like that, maybe. I can't know, really. What am I going on about him, though? Yeah, I don't even know why. So, yeah, I've just popped. I'm just nonsense, as it's always nonsense. I've got nothing to say, but I've never got anything to say. I've only got 3 people watching me, so it's a bit of a struggle. I was like, shall I make some stuff? And then I made a stupid clanger and an ashtray for a baby shrimp. A baby shrimp ashtray. Don't need an ashtray. Who needs an ashtray? Nobody needs an ashtray. Go off with you. Don't even... Why? Anyway, it's so cold. I was just really cold yesterday. I just put up a picture of myself with this. I was just like this, talking to my parents, and my dad was like, what's wrong? I was like, it's cold. I'm just going to sit here with the cold. You've been doing chores? Clang a finger puppet. Yeah, chores. That's a good thing to do, chores. I haven't done any chores. I've just sort of sat here and talk nonsense at you. And yeah, like I said, I went for a walk and I filmed the walk, but I looked at the footage and I was like, ugh, I look rubbish in that. And my hair was going all over the place, so I'm not sure I'm going to put up the footage of the walk. So you've been spared that. I'm sure it's a massive relief, and now I've ruined this elephant and I've got a clanger for an elephant and I just... Anyway, so are you going to go and watch that thing that I was just talking about, Line of Duty? Is anyone watching that? Maybe, maybe not. I watched this morning, Drag Race Down Under. That was interesting. RuPaul was like just dressed as RuPaul, like normal RuPaul with no... What am I talking about? Undragged RuPaul was judging, and also in drag RuPaul was judging. That's a spoiler probably, isn't it? That was fun. You're not... Nope to which one? Nope to Line of Duty. Yeah, I'm not going to watch Line of Duty. I'm not going to watch Call the Midwife, because I think that's on at the moment. I'm clashing with Call the Midwife. I'm sure I've got exactly the same demographic as Call the Midwife. Yeah, exactly the same. I did used to watch Call the Midwife. It's one of those undemanding things. People like Emerald Fennell was in it, who's just been nominated for an Oscar or something, and also Charlotte Ritchie, who's in Ghost. Ghost is good. Ghost is a better show than Call the Midwife, in my opinion. If you're a big fan of Call the Midwife, it's fine. It's one of those things you don't have to think about too much. Every now and then they do a social issue and you go, oh, that was deep. And I've learned something from that. And oh, social issues. Yes. But it's mainly, something emotional and some nuns. Emotional nuns. That's what it mainly is. And yeah, and I think they did a social issue with the Emerald Fennell character. I did watch that, and it was like there was a big outcry because it was like the social issue, and then somebody got killed off or lost their memory or went away or something, and everyone's like, oh wow, you're going to do that, are you? And everyone's like, yes we are. And then they had to go back in the next series and go, no, we won't do that because everyone hated it, and we'll make it better, we'll fix it. But it was too late. Anyway, if you know what Call the Midwife is, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, you will have no clue, and I'm just burbling. But then again, that's what I do, so that's fine. Burbling, that's my thing. And now I've got puppets, and I can burble to my heart's content with my puppet clanger and my puppet person, and everything's good and everything's peculiar. This is better than Call the Midwife, isn't it? It's like, oh no, I'm going into labour, call the midwife. Oh no, I'm coming, I'm a nun. I'm a nun, I'm a midwife too. And I'm an Anglican nun, which means I've got no reason to be here. I'm sure Anglican nuns are a thing, but it's a bit weird. Never mind. Let's just not go into that. Politics and religions and whatever. Hello, I'm still in labour. Why are you talking about nuns? Oh yes, I should probably... Hang on. Is the baby being born? I haven't got a baby here. Yes, the baby's going to be born. What's the baby going to turn into? Ah, the baby's been born. It's a poppy plastic thing. Yay. That's called the midwife. That's exactly how it is. Yeah, you go, no, that's a bit... Yeah, it's on the nose. It's exactly how Call the Midwife is. Nothing else. It's like, oh, and then social issues. I'm socially issued. Can't think of any social issues that they deal with, but they deal with all of them. All the social issues, all of them, all the ones you can think of. That's what Call the Midwife is. All the social issues all crammed into a lovely bow of nuns and nurses and wholesomeness. Wholesome hope. Yeah, they have cake a lot. I remember that. One of the nuns likes cake. One of the cakes likes nuns. I think the cake nun was one of... Yeah, the cake nun was also in Lark's Rise to Candleford. That's right. Lark's Rise to Candleford was the cake nun. She was in that. She was also a nun, and she liked cake. I might be wrong there. No, because the one that was in Lark's Rise to Candleford is actually not... No, I'm wrong. The Lark's Rise to Candleford one isn't a nun. She's just another nurse. She's a nurse, but not a nun. I'm getting all confused. And she wasn't obsessed with cake. She was just very sturdy and, oh, I will do my job. No, the cake nun was somebody else entirely, who was like a 1960s starlet who's now older. I'm not sure the cake nun is in it anymore. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's another thing. Lark's Rise to Candleford. That was quite good too. That was another wholesome Sunday evening BBC drama thing. All about the past and how the past is different than the future and the present. Different things happen in the past. And that's what the BBC likes to let you know about. Different. Wholesome. Yeah. 6 people? How have I got 6 people? I only had 3 people when I was trying to think of something. Now I'm thinking of nothing. I've got nothing to say. But I've never got anything to say. But thank you for sticking with me. That was very nice. Sticking with me like my lovely... If I put that there and leave it to dry, then it might stick on my finger and it will be a permanent fixture. My clanger elephant is more like a clanger than an elephant, really. But it's a bit of both. Just enough to not be copyrighted. It's not enough of a clanger to be a clanger. It's not enough of an elephant for the elephants to go, oh, you've taken our image and you've used it for financial gain, because I'm not going to make any financial gain out of it anyway, so that's probably just as well. So I'll leave you to it, because probably now you're gearing up. If you want to see... what's it called? If you want to see Call the Midwife, you've missed half of it. And if you want to see A Line of Duty, then you've still got a couple of minutes, and then you can go and see that, and you can go, ooh, H. Yeah, that's H. H, definitely who Elise said it was. Who did she say it was? I don't know, because I don't know, because I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've no clue what's going on. But I've been told all the characters that have ever been in it are in it now. So it could be any of them. Any of them. Or maybe none of them. Maybe it's just a red herring and somebody will come out of the blue and it'll be somebody that has never been in it before. And you'll go, oh, that is a twist because that's what? And that will be the big twist. That is what my prediction is. It's either going to be the main guy, the guy, or it's going to be somebody else that could be anyone. So it could be anyone. That's my prediction. It will be somebody or something. That's my prediction. And I think I'll probably be right with that. Anyway, I'll see you next time. And have a good week. I'm hoping that I have a good week. I just sort of blending into one. I was like, what? Where is it? What? Is it May? Is it June? Is it July? Is it August? I don't know anymore. So I'm sure it'll all sort itself out in the end. And so thank you for sticking with me. I will end this eventually. And I will end it now. Thank you. See you then. Bye-bye.